wait a couple minutes to see who's going to pop on. Happy Tuesday. It is rainy here. Who's here? So if you're watching this on replay, I hope you had a fantastic day today. What's that? Hi, Marilyn. Gonna put you on Facebook. No, for the chicks. Auntie, you're so cute, Patrick. Yeah. So yesterday it was pouring. Like I'm revising a course I already passed, so the teacher gave me access to the second cohort so I can revise. And then I see like this big lightning in front of my house, and then I hear like it was like pouring like hell. I just like opened the front door, and I have like those little mini soil blockers that has seedlings in them. And the only thing I did is I ran outside without thinking, putting my raincoat on and just hiding my trays everywhere I can so that I don't have like diluted little seedlings everywhere. So now they're not taking a shower. They're part of them are under my, I don't know if you can, like, patio table. So some of them are under that because it was pouring way too much over the night, and I didn't want them swimming overnight. And the rest, they were on a table down the stairs further down, and I had to run from the table to the tunnel. And today, I don't know if I'm going to bring them out until this afternoon. The ones that are in the tunnel are receiving like grayish sun right now, sort of. And the tunnel back door and front door, there's nothing. So there's airflow going on. So that's good. But that was scary. That's definitely scary. And usually in the morning after the kids leave, I do one of my favorite, this is sarcastic, training. I take out so many trays out as soon as I can. And this morning it was pouring. So now they're all on shelves. Pour them. They have no sun. They're all sad. So I have to go after this live, look at the temperatures, see if there's rain in the forecast, like bring everything back on the table. It was a fun night. I was all drenched. And I was like 15 minutes late on my course, but it's okay. Yeah, it was something. Have a big soil block freshly sown that are tucked in. Yeah, so I lack space right now. Usually I need at least 3 Costco shelving. I only have 2. And I was supposed to have 2 extra shelves on top, and we were supposed to suspend grow lights. Lack of time. Didn't do that. So all of my cabbages, so my cabbages were resown and put outside, and I just put a dome over it. And I'm like, you're just going to do what you're supposed to do. I can't have you inside. And then there's a lot of things sleeping outside right now until I am able to amend my spring garden, because I'm supposed to transplant this week and over the weekend. And my pumpkins, cucumbers, summer squash, and melons are in 2-inch soil blockers, and they're not under lights here. They're during the day outside, during the night inside, and probably starting next week, if it's over 10 at night, they're probably going to stay outside, and I'm just going to put a dome over them. Because when I start seedlings like cabbages and pumpkins, my light have a tendency of burning them or making them like super leggy. So I bring them outside. And the fun of that is I don't have to prepare them transition them because they're already used to the real thing, the sun. The only thing I have to do is transition them like from like shady to like full sun. So now they're in like they go from maybe 6 hours of undirect sun. They germinate, they do what they're supposed to do, and then I bring them in the tunnel in the last week before I plant them. So they transition. I don't bring them back in the last week. But it is like I would rather right now be harvesting tomatoes or peppers or cucumbers and have to deal with the hot than having to bring in, I think it's close to 12 trays, 12, 15 trays probably. Hello, Tracy. How are you doing? How's the coffee? If you missed it, this is one of the super fun things that I brought back from convention. It's a little mushroom. So cute. And this is last year's cup. I bring back a cup every year, but this one has been like going through a lot of heartaches. So within the first months, I lost the handle and it was dry. So this one lived war, but I really love it. I did. I did. There is a funny story, funny, not funny story to that. So I don't have it nearby. I cannot use it at all. You want to hear the story? Coffee smell. I'm about to do a second cup. Ooh. Do you guys want to hear the funny, not so funny story about the cup I bought for Fred? Okay, so brought back the cup from convention. I told him don't touch it until like I am able to film. So I left everything like in the same pile. I washed it, and then the first day he came back from work, he made himself coffee. I'm like, hey, I bought you a cup. You're not even using it, and I'm done filming, so you can use it. And he's like, oh, I forgot. So he's like, tomorrow when I come back from work, I'm gonna do a coffee. The second day he came back from work, little shit didn't find his coffee cup and made it in his Yeti cup. He really loves that one because it keeps his coffee warm. And he's the type of guy that makes himself like a super huge coffee and leaves it everywhere. So he says the Yeti cup keeps it warm. It stays like that. And then the third night, he was about to make coffee. I'm like, hey, do it in your cup. Like I think he was holding this cup, another cup in his hands. Good morning, Dave. And Philip heard me. And instead of talking and saying, Dad, I'm gonna, bring the cup to the Keurig machine and you can make yourself coffee. Because like he wanted to help me out because he knew that it was a gift for his dad. But his dad did not hear him drop the cup on the Keurig machine. And our Keurig machine is like forward on our counter. So it's not completely pushed backwards. So when he turned around, he tripped on Philip and he was holding something in his hand and he came way too close from the Keurig machine, knocking the cup off of the Keurig machine. So now it is cracked halfway through and there's a chip on it. So it stayed like that. So he tried pouring coffee out of it, but the crack went lower. So I reached out to Thorhaven Farm, Darren, who sold me the cup, and I'm like, is there something we can do? Because like this is a very expensive cup. So really, like, is there something we can do to fix it? So the chip, So there's a chip like this. We don't have all of the pieces. So, if this part is not totally fixable, but I can live with it because I've been dealing with that. So I reached out to Darren, and he's like, well, there's a couple things you can do. There's a special type of glue. For ceramics. And there's also, I don't know the name of it. So let me go see what he suggested. So where is it? Where's Darren? So the first one is called ceramic glue. But the thing is, we don't know if it's food grade. If the hotness of the coffee with the glue will create something toxic for us. So I have to search on that. But then he sent me something else, and I find it really neat. And I think this is food grade. It's called a Kint Shugai kit. Hi, Karen. So it's like this type of gold powder. I just need to verify if this is consumable. Because the coffee, let's just say it was water and it was cold, it is exposed to the elements. Will I poison myself drinking that coffee? So I told Fred, if none of this is consumable, well, it's going to be a heck of expensive plant pot. Yeah. So Fred was beyond pissed because when he opened the little box, he was so excited. So this part, super glue, is fine. Okay, let me go get the cup. You'll see what I mean. Okay, so the super glue part that is not exposed to liquid does not bother me. It's the inside. So this is the first part that cracked. So the raw ceramic is exposed. So if I am to drink from this part, I probably would put coffee lower than that. But that's not the only thing it cracked. So it cracked from here all the way down here, from the inside and outside. So I don't think the camera will pick up the crack inside. So it's cracked up till down there, at least my full finger. Yeah, so it's cracked all the way down here. Yeah, it can't be as bad as lead pipes. Okay, so I try to not consume bad things, because we have this lifestyle not to poison ourselves. But I need to do research for that little golden repair. Hi, Annie. So if it is consumable, obviously this does not go in the dishwasher. I've known this for a very, very long time. And none of my cups go in a dishwasher. So I know that I will never be exposed to that type of heat for a long period of time. So I know that issue is not, but I need to search if the glue, ceramic glue, will work, or that little golden, if it's consumable and it can endure the warm and the hot. So if not, there could be others. But then if that doesn't work, this is going to be a heck of a very expensive plant pot. I was so mad. So I did not even get a chance to drink from it. No one ever did. So we bought this. I showcased it, washed it, bugged Fred to use it 2 times, and the third time it broke. So that's the story. Yes, if you can do the thumbs up for me, that will help me tremendously. So, just a little recap. Last Friday, I had the unboxing of all the goodies that I brought back from the convention. So the Eastern Ontario Homesteader Conference. This week, I'm working on a collage of our trip. Emilia, my daughter, came with me, so I'm working on little collage. And I have to say a special shout out, thank you to everyone that sent me footage, because I was so busy relaxing, recharging my batteries, enjoying all of you guys. I kind of forgot I was a content creator and I didn't film. So I had pictures and little like clips here and there, and there was like gaps between what I took, and I'm showcasing it as a story. So it's a little different content that I'm creating this time. Usually I just share whatever I had, but this time it was like very, very meaningful for me and my daughter. We had loads of fun. She's actually asking me when we're going on a trip again. So I wanted to make a little video for her if she wants to remember that weekend. So it's like there's not many me talk. Actually, I think there's maybe like 1%, 2% of me in in the video. It's more like her and everyone else from convention. So I'm working on that. I had Tracy that sent me footage. Thank you, by the way. I had Remy also that sent me footage. I think others from the other YouTubers that were there also sent me pictures. So I was able to create something really, really nice. If I didn't like hold myself, there's a part of me that really loved the cottage area and the water. So peaceful. I had so much fun like filming, taking pictures, and like creating like this little moment. If I didn't hold myself, restrain myself, I would have like put so much more footage that I had. I did film that, a lot of that, the beach, the rocks, the water noise. So really thankful for everyone that sent me footage, so I am able to create that. That should be out for my early content members. It will be out latest Thursday. And for everyone, it's going to be out for Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern. Yes, I really do miss the cottage. I really do. Like, obviously, it was crowded. It was very crowded. There was a lot of people, but at least I had the water where I can escape. Yes, there was a lot of bugs. There was a lot of black flies. But like I covered up, and it was just amazing. And the sound, the noise from the looms. Is it looms? No. What was it called again, that bird, Tracy? Like the scenery. The whole scenery was just amazing. Like, I don't think I have... If I can give you a sneak peek from my phone, I will. Because I took a lot of pictures with the camera. Because, like, you know, I had that privilege of... At first, Fred said he wanted to keep the camera because he wanted to go take pictures of something. But then his plan changed, so I was able to bring the camera with me. And he's like, play around with it and learn how to use the automatic setups on your camera, and I'm so glad I had it. Yeah. No, you guys are talking on this one. Okay, let me see if my microphone can pick up some of the noise. Can you guys hear that? It's the water. Let's see. I don't think the cam. No, I don't think the camera's going to pick up the noise. So here's a little sneak peek. Well, I'm not staying long, so don't feel bad. Yeah, the loons. Enjoy. So definitely that place I will miss. And next May will not come fast enough. Well, obviously, we don't know if we'll have the privilege, because it is a privilege to have access to that cottage. Usually, when we go out of the city, we have to have Airbnb, like, or camping, or squish in a van. We don't have all the privileges of Dave Knight that has a traveling RV. So it is definitely a privilege. I would not have been able to go if I wasn't lodged. That is for sure. I would be maybe able to go, like, unless like we shared rooms. But it would not be the same. Like waking up to that scenery every single morning for 2 mornings, it was like amazing. Really see this. I would definitely, I keep saying this every time I'm on the beach, I could get used to that scenery. I couldn't. Seriously. The bugs, maybe not. It might take a little while for me to get used to the bugs. But yeah, there is things that you can do to manage the bugs, like change the soaps and like the hair products that that you use, so you have like scent. Your scent is like more like citronella, lemongrass, or lavender, and it will deter some of the mosquitoes. Yeah, it was definitely beautiful, definitely peaceful. I don't have more pictures because I took the main pictures I took from the cottage is on my camera. So you'll have to watch that Friday. Or if you want a sneak peek, there is the new membership level available that you can go watch. And you'll have access either Wednesday or Thursday. But here, come on. Who would not get used to this? Who would not? Taking my boat to cottage country in July. Ooh, nice. I don't have access to a cottage. I would love to, but it seems that I have to be patient. I don't have other pictures. Yeah, that's before. Um, let me see. Let's see. That's Tracy acting up. You really have to go watch that. Okay, so here's a little another sneak peek. Then that's the last one. There you go. That's it. That's all you're getting. It was really beautiful, for sure. I'm really looking forward to another experience like this. So soon you will see all of that good stuff and the day of the event. So it's not just the convention I'll be showing, it's really the entire road trip. So the drive in, the drive out, the come back, and the fun jokes and special moments and all of that. Ooh, I have another bird nearby. Hi. Oh, it's so cute. He was like right in front of me. Well, I'm going to go. I just wanted to do like a little chat with all of you guys. I have loads of seedlings waiting for some sunlight, and I think I'm going to utilize the rain. Did you guys know, as a gardener, that there is a special fertilizer in rain? So if it's softly drizzling outside and you need to water your plants, what you can do, if it's not like downpouring, so drizzling, because downpouring can damage your seedlings, like break the heads off especially if they're leggy. So right now it's drizzling, and the temperature is, what's the temperature? The temperature is, I always like, if it's drizzling, I have to water. I check the temperature. Right now it is 14 degrees Celsius, feels like 14. So that means I can bring out everything except my peppers. So everything is going to go outside. There's a light drizzle. I stay close by. I'm going to be studying today. So I'm going to be watching what's going on in front of my window. And I'm going to let them get some special fertilizer from the rain. And it's 2 for 1. I don't need to work. Ontario in Algonquin means the land of the sparkling water. Really? I did not know. So the sun is shining where you are. It's weird. Like for us, it's raining. And this afternoon, hello, Thomas. I did not see you last Saturday. You were out fishing on an adventure. How are you? So this afternoon, chances of rain are 40%, 40%, 30%, 40%, up to, okay, so technically I should not have rain. And then, okay, so Wednesday, 40% rain, Thursday, 30%, Friday, 40%, and over the weekend, Saturday, oh no, 80%. That's not good. Not good at all. Okay, so it is still far. We are been busy around the homestead, lots of things happening. I saw your cool, I don't know how to call it, your tractor, if it's even a tractor. I saw that little short you made about the transformation of your tractor. That was amazing. You did all of that, right? Tomorrow will be raining again. Oh no. It's rainy and crappy here today. Going to be nice tomorrow though. Okay. Well, I check the rain. And sometimes, like within a couple of hours, the forecast change because like wind is different. Yeah, I built a few. So, okay, so I didn't dream. At the end of the video, I saw a couple. Okay, that's amazing. That's really nice. I have to say, you make me feel like there is a possibility of like the world being better because the younger generation, as a parent, scares me a lot. So I see all of those kids, teens, young adults, and soul searching. And when I see a young couple doing that, It just warms my heart. I just had to say that. I want to build a 4x4 articulating tractor. Okay, so you lost me. I don't know what that means, but it does sound great. It does sound like a good project to have. Definitely. A for like to play around, to build, to keep your mind occupied. It's so cool. Well, now, like, I know you just popped in. I was about to leave. I know this sounds rude. I'm going to stop procrastinating and go do homestead chores because I am officially, so April 30th, 15 days late. So that's almost 3 weeks. 3 weeks late in transplanting my garden, and I only received my compost over the weekend. So I need to go and get moving. So instead of the wheels turning the steer, it turns in the middle and the front and the back half of the tractor and separate. And thank you so much. You're welcome. And I mean it. Seriously. Hope you have yourself a great day and good luck. Thank you. So it is chores. When it's raining, it's definitely chores. When it's sunny, you can bring a coffee outside and enjoy some like I would say most of it. It's just like the going up and down the stairs that bugs the hell out of me. And when it rains with my mud boots, there's like kind of like that thin layer of mud on my boots, and sometimes like I do the split on the deck. So it's not fun. But when it's super super sun and shiny, I can be bare feet. Speaking of bare feet, there's going to be something coming out soon. I'm only going to tease you on that. So there's only 5 people here. And sometimes I have people watching this as a replay within the first 40 minutes. So I have a chance you guys watch this as a replay. So there will be something coming out soon. I have to work on small details about bare feet. I'm just going to leave it like that. So there was a situation. No. So it is a joke. It's a challenge. So grounding, definitely. On my holistic channel, back to holistic living, I will be talking about the grounding and how to practice it being bare feet. But in a nutshell, grounding with bare feet, you're connected literally with the soil. And if you sit and quiet the noise first, like I would say like 5-10 minutes, if you can ground yourself, and the noise around you will just dissipate and you'll feel centered, you'll feel calm, recharged. And if you have like a big decision, or like your head is just like spinning and you just can't stop, go outside, bare feet if you can. Take a walk in nature. Obviously, if you have chickens that are free range, pick a spot that there's no chicken poop or rabbit poop, or that there's no debris that can hurt yourself. Like obviously take measures not to hurt yourself. But if you can walk in nature, bare feet or on your farm, you'll feel the grounding effect of the soil. If you don't have access to soil or forest or nature or like a sacred spot, you can also, there are guided meditation online so that you can visualize the nature, the soil, the connectiveness of the soil, and like feel that light coming out of the soil. But I definitely recommend the actual walking bare feet outside. It is so, I can't even begin to explain it, the feeling of it. I'm always bare feet in my house when I can. and I have to go outside sometimes. I don't even bother putting my shoes on. It just drives my husband mad, but I prefer it. I'm more comfortable being bare feet. I have what do you call it in English? So my feet are not flat, but I have a condition with both of my feet, and none of the shoes that I wear are very, very comfortable for me. And I feel much more comfortable being bare feet. But being a civilized world where walking bare feet everywhere is not possible, I have to wear shoes. Yes, definitely. Must try. It's just like going out in the middle of nowhere. And yeah, it quiets the mind, the soul. And there's like, there's a funnel going inside of you if you take the time of like, the noise all comes at either the same time or one after the other, and then like you process the noise and you go next, and at one point there's nothing left inside of your mind, so the noise goes down. It does take practice, obviously, but then the soil and your feet, when that grounding moment happens, you're serene, you're focused, there's clarity, and the noise is completely gone. So I highly recommend it. The quiet is amazing. It really is. So I did that at the cottage. So I was near the water. I took off my socks. It was freezing cold, the water. But I can't even begin to explain what it feels like. You have to experience it. The quiet is definitely something that recharges your batteries. I said I was not going to talk about it, but I did. So you're going to have a bonus. So if some of you here are on my holistic channel, I'm going to do like a more visual. I'm waiting that it stops raining for me to actually be able to go and sit down in nature and recharge, because whenever I plan to go, I can't go. And then when I have time to go, it either rained that morning or the night before, and it's not convenient to go because I can't go sit. So if you want to go and check out, it's a brand new channel that I've started back to holistic living, and it's still what you don't want to ground in the rain. Well, filming with my camera, not ideal. So with my phone, that's another story. So if it's drizzling, I could probably do it. But if it's pouring rain, I can't film. It is actually, if it's like warm outside and the water that of the rain is like chilly and you're grounding and you're dancing in the rain, that's even better. But filming in the rain is, quite dangerous, especially with a very expensive camera. I wouldn't be able to film it, or I would have to ask Fred to build a box for me to protect the camera. Well, I'm going to go do the chores now because I got sidetracked. Well, I hope it did answer the question. So watch soon. I'm working on the last little details of that fun joke that's going to come out soon. And I hope it works. I really hope it works. So I'm going to work on the video, publish it for latest Friday. And I will chat with you guys next Sunday. Take care, everyone. Bye.